plank a day. This is something anybody can do this workout. If you're feeling like you've got less energy, or if you're starting out with your fitness, this is a nice routine. Okay, so I've got 8 exercises. Well, 7 exercises, sorry, correction. I'm going to run through them all and just demonstrate. I've not got a timer for this one. I'll let you know at the beginning of each exercise how many repetitions might be a good idea. But we're going to start off with the side lunge. So, stepping out nice and low, straightening one leg, bending the other. This is the side lunge. We can put our hands at heart center and just transfer that weight, moving those hips back and breathing. So you should be warmed up, but if you're not, this is a good place to carry on warming up, hopefully. And so I've said 16 to 24 of these, so we've done 8. Let's do 8 more. The idea is you would repeat this routine twice. So I'll show you once, and you can do it one more time. So in total, it should take 10 minutes maximum for one routine, no more than 18-20 minutes for the whole thing, with maybe a stretch at the end. Nice and quick. Okay, 15, 16, about that. Anyway. Okay, the dead bug is coming up next. A few seconds change over. Catch your breath to set up in dead bug. Okay, we want to make sure our shins are horizontal to the ground. Our head and neck is going to be relaxing down onto the mat. And then we're going to move diagonally opposite arm and leg out as we breathe in and back in. So, keeping that core engaged. It looks easy, but as you keep going, you will feel it really working this core. Nice and steady. Breathing out as you bring the arm and leg back to center. 8 more. Really squeeze the core. 5. Brilliant. That's the dead bug. Okay, transitioning to tall plank with the reach. Hands under shoulders, hips down, core engaged. And we're just going to reach one arm forward and the other arm forward. The idea being we want these hips to stay facing the mat as far as possible. So, squeezing the core, keep breathing, and be stable and strong. Really good. And so I've done 8 more minimum. Excellent. The next one, we're moving on to another classic, the glute bridge, 16 to 24 I've put for this as well. So we want our feet nice and flat on the mat, and shoulders square, hips square, arms braced against the mat as we push through the heels. We lift our pelvis up, move the vertebra consecutively from the lumbar to the shoulders, but not quite touching that backside against the mat when we get down, but really pushing up and squeezing the glutes, squeezing those triceps in the arms as well as we roll. In your own time. Moving slowly enough to feel everything working as it should. And beginning to feel the tension building in the glutes about now. And 8 more. Six more. Keep that core engaged as well. And just squeeze the knees together as you get to the top to accentuate that work the glutes is doing. And 2 more. And last one. Hold. Extra squeeze. Coming down. And a quick hug of the knees to sit up nice. Okay, we're actually going to get back down onto the mat again for the abdominal slide crunch. Okay, so similar position. Feet flat on the floor, on the mat. And we're going to lift chest and shoulders and slide and tap the fingertips towards the heel. This is a quick one, so I would do 24. Keep that core brace, keep breathing so you don't build tension in your neck. It should all be in the core. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in. Okay. And we're going to stay down on the mat, you've guessed it. Half side plank. So we're going to bring our forearm down underneath the shoulder. We're going to bend that bottom knee. We're going to have the top leg straight, push down through that bottom knee. My elbow's a bit far out. I'm going to adjust it so I'm nice and stable. I'm just going to breathe and enjoy the fact that I'm feeling very stable. And I can feel my core working, but particularly my obliques, which is great. It's waist whittling this. But it's just an isometric hold, this. I just think this is a great place to start. 15 to 20 seconds is all I'm suggesting for this one. And switching over, making sure you do the opposite side. Okay, same thing, bending the bottom leg, top leg straight, and hold. You can either have your hand on your hip, or you can bring your arm up if you want to create a slightly greater challenge. Do make sure this elbow is square under the shoulder. Mine had gone out at an angle then, which was unhelpful. And coming down when you are ready, 15 to 20 seconds. We're just starting out here. Okay, next and last exercise in this circuit. Donkey kick to fire hydrant. So we're going to get into box position like so. Nice flat back, which means maybe tipping your pelvis slightly, but drawing the tummy button in towards the spine. Now, we're going to take the left leg up to begin. I prefer to be on my forearms so I can keep my spine neutral. Make sure the knee on which you're leaning is under the hip. It's tempting to lean to one side of it. So we're going to pulse and then bring the knee in and rotate. We're going to pulse it up, kicking the heel up to the ceiling and rotate. That's it. So that's a donkey kick here and a fire hydrant. Leg lift to the side. That's 3. Really good for strengthening the hip. And the glutes, of course. Pulse and lift and squeeze. Keep that core engaged. Keep stable. And 8 more. Really feeling it? And 6. I'm counting backwards. And 2 of these, you see, is 1, so that's 5. 4. And one last one. Okay, little child's pose in between. Reset, catch your breath. Same thing, the opposite side. Onto forearms, kick, and lift the leg out to the side. Kick, and this side is easier. You might find that one side is easier for you too. It's quite normal. And let's do 8 more. So sometimes I do more on the weaker side to try and address the balance. 5, 4. Keep that core engaged. 3. Keep those hips square. And last one. Oh, I think that was 8. Quite a lot. 12 would be fine, I expect, for a lot of the time. So that is a plank a day, little routine, done quickly, with quality. Repeat it if you can, and let me know how you get on.